Blog Talk Radio.
Everybody, welcome one and all to another episode of Magical Universe with Sharonah. Woohoo! And this is your magical mama, Sharonah Rapseik, and I am coming to you live from the Big Apple, New York City. I am so happy that you are joining me today. This little radio show is all about creating magic and miracles in all areas of our lives, using angel guidance and the divine and loving conscious energy of the magical universe. This show is brought to you by the Psychic Talk Radio Network, the one and only radio network with spirit, and Psychic You. Please visit www.psychictalk.net to learn more about our past and upcoming radio shows, our hosts, as well as our online courses offered at Psychic You. This show is also brought to you by the IAAP. That's the International Association of Angel Practitioners, the very first worldwide organization that was formed to educate, celebrate, and support spiritual practitioners and entrepreneurs around the world. Please visit www.angelpractitioners.com to learn more. And finally, today's episode is also being sponsored by the ARE of New York City, a nonprofit organization formed by a core group of service-oriented volunteers, all inspired by the work of America's psychic, Edgar Cayce. To learn more, go to www.caycenyc.org. Remember, that's Edgar Cayce with a Cayce spelled CAYCE, followed by NYC. Magic Universe with Sharonah is a live call-in radio show where we talk about such topics as angels, crystals, energy healing, tarot and oracle cards, working with the cycles of the moon, holistic healing, the laws of attraction, and good vibrations. Magic Universe is on the air live, always on the second and fourth Sunday of each month. You can listen to our show on the World Wide Web at psychictalk.net live on your internet browser. You can also listen in on your phone, too, by simply calling in. Which reminds me, this is a live call-in show. So if you would like a free mini reading, an angel message, to ask a question, or add your comments to today's topic, or just simply to say hello, the number to call is 714-816-4628. Once again, that's 714-816-4628. Now, that's to listen, but if you want to be live on the air so that we can pick up your call, you must press the number 1 on your phone keypad, because this will flag us on the switchboard. We do take calls in the order that they are received, so don't hang up because you'll lose your spot in the queue. And also, if you like tarot cards, don't forget to join the Tarot Guild. It's free to join, and after you become one of our members, you can go to www.thetarotguild.com/chat, and at showtime you will be able to join us in our new chat room. Okay, now that you have all that information, it is time to start. Woohoo! Okay, today I will be talking about using tarot cards to create magic in your life. So, what is tarot? And how can it magically change your life? Well, let's put it this way. Perhaps if you've ever wanted to have a genie in a magic lamp that you could summon anytime you wanted to make a wish, and well, how about a genie who didn't just grant you a mere 3 wishes, but unlimited wishes? Well, that genie actually exists. There is a genie-like magic that exists in each one of us and in the magic universe that's all around us. And believe it or not, we all have the power to have, do, or be anything that we want. Okay, well, there is a concept that's known as the law of attraction, which states that attracts like, and that our thoughts and beliefs will attract the thing that we focus on. So, for example, if you're focused on prosperity and feeling contented and stable feelings that come with being prosperous, prosperity will come to you. And if you're focused on lack, feeling afraid of the future and worried that you won't have enough, then guess what? You are blocking prosperity from coming to you. Okay, this is important. So, what exactly is magic? It is a gift that we all have that enables us to focus our attention on the things that we want to influence. Okay, so for example, if you light a candle for love, you're focusing your intention on the outcome of having love in your life. Using maybe the energetic support of herbs and essential oils that you apply to the candle, and even the color of the candle to support your wish or intention. But there's something that's even more powerful that you can do. And that is, for example, if it's for love, you could add the tarot card, the 2 of Cups. You see, the tarot has a language of symbols, numbers, words, and colors to add to your mixture or magical recipe. Of course, though, thought and magic should always be followed up with real-time action to get the outcome that you want. So, this is what you need to remember. Your magic genie is actually 3 things that are entirely in your control. It's positive intention, plus ritual, plus action, and wishes come true. Okay, so what does tarot have to do with all this? Well, let's see. If you wanted to hike to the top of a mountain, it's helpful to have a map showing you which trails are the easiest, which hills and where the hills and the rivers are, and maybe how long you expect to be hiking, so that you can be prepared wear the right clothes, and maybe bring enough trail mix to eat. And you see, tarot is the map that shows you which steps to take, which steps to avoid, and what changes are necessary to manifest all those good things that you want. Okay, so sometimes in my practice as a tarot card reader, I have clients who come to me with their dilemmas. For example, they may be wondering how they are going to change careers. So when I lay out the cards with them, I help them discover where they should be positively focusing their attention, what action they should take to support this aim, and even what ritual or magical recipe would be most helpful for supporting their objectives. Perhaps I'm kind of like when I'm a tarot card reader and my style of reading, I'm kind of like your fairy godmother, the ones that are in Walt Disney's movies. And what I do is I use the tarot as a tool to help you make your wishes come true. This is because the tarot is a very ingenious tool. If you're not familiar with the tarot, the basics of the system are that you have 78 cards. And with these cards, each single card has a different meaning and a different vibration, and covering all aspects of our human and spiritual experience. So, when I shuffle these cards, I intuitively place them in a particular order that will tell a story. Okay, my listeners, I know you might believe that shuffling the cards is purely random. But if you delve further into the world of mysticism, you will come to know that there are no coincidences. The supposedly random incidents of our lives actually have profound meaning. The Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung called these meaningful coincidences synchronicities. So, when you go to the magic universe for an answer, a clear answer will always appear. Now, you can dismiss it as a coincidence, but why not take the magic universe up on this magical message? You see, using the tarot cards is a little bit more direct than just kind of bumping around willy-nilly in the world. And by paying attention to the little things that happen to us that match up and give us messages, you and I can, just sit down and ask a question and then shuffle the deck intuitively and order those symbolic and synchronistic cards to give us an answer, to tell us a story. And each card has a meaning and a language. And we interpret and attach that meaning to your question in that particular moment. So, for example, if you have a simple question in a little mini reading, I might pull just one card and find an answer in the interpretation of that card. I might also consult with the angels and even come up with an affirmation because affirmations are really important things to use in changing our life. And maybe I'll even go over the symbols in the cards, things that you can look for that can help you on the path, or things that you can focus on. And that would be for a very simple question. Now, if you have a more complex question, or you want to look at your question from multiple angles, then we need more time and we need to pull more cards. And we'll place them in a spread or layout that is a larger one. And when I use the word spread, it's simply the cards that are placed intuitively on the table in a certain pattern. But each placement will change the meaning of the card in addition to its initial meaning. So, for example, if you and I do a simple 3-card spread, the card on the left could indicate the influences of the past, the card in the middle, the present, and the card on the right, the future. So, in other words, a past, present, future, or 3-card reading. And just with that simple reading, together we can explore amazing depths and get specific kinds of messages that you need to get. So we always start and then we build together a magical recipe. So when I read for people, I call it building a magical recipe, so that you walk away with an idea of how you can solve your problem or your question and magically create it in your life. So together we can explore a lot of things and get a lot of messages and create a magical recipe. And this is all done basically by the cards that come up and where they appear in the layout. And together, magically, we can work with our intuition and discover what it has to say about the matter. And, looking at this might sound intimidating, but I'm able to break it down. And by the time we're finished, it becomes a really exciting adventure. So I can help the person that I am reading for open up to understanding the tarot in ways that they never thought was possible. So I always tell my listeners, if you're open to going on this wonderful journey, I and my tarot cards can give you spiritual and practical guidance to those all-important life questions and access our amazing intuitive wisdom. And, of course, that's all with the help of the magic universe that we live in. And we will tap into a deeper well of inner power and connect with our own innate spiritual gifts. So each and every tarot card reading allows us to connect to the magic that is always making its way into our lives and allow us to explore the signs, encouragements, and directions that we are being given. You see, each card is like a tiny getaway or door or portal that can transport you into a world of endless possibilities. And yes, tarot cards are a wondrous, magical tool. And once you get your answer, don't forget to do the work and just open up and trust and allow for synchronicities and answers to find you. Okay. So before I start taking your on-air phone calls, I always like to draw a card for the energy of the day. So let me just draw a card. And I am working with the ever-popular Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And the card for today is the Two of Wands. Now, if you're not familiar with this card, you see a figure, and the figure is looking out at the sea and the mountains. And this figure is holding a globe of the world. And the figure is looking at it and envisioning new possibilities for a better future. The figure is daring to dream big and is formulating new beliefs. And the questions when this card comes up and the energies for today are to think about what visions you have for the future. Remember, it is our thoughts and visions that create the future. And there is an affirmation that comes to me, and that is, if I can dream it, I can do it. So can you, my listeners. Now, I always talk about what is going on outside our window in the sky. And tonight, the moon is in a first quarter, and it's in the astrological sign of Libra. And what it is, when it's in the first quarter, it actually looks more like a half moon. And what it is growing larger. And we will be having an upcoming full moon this Saturday on the 4th of July. And it will be in the astrological sign of Capricorn. So, this is the perfect time. We can think about what we want to see, like the Two of Wands, what we want to see, our vision that we want to see for the world, ourselves, and our country, and hold it to the highest vision of what it can be, because we can do it. Okay, so let me take a look at our switchboard, which is lighting up. We have a number of people that have their hands raised. So I am going to pick up a call, and the call that I'm picking up is area code 470. What is your name? And caller, where are you calling from? Hello?
Sonia. Yes, hello? Hello,
yes.
Can you hear me?
What is your name?
Yes,
I can hear
Sonia.
you, but I didn't quite get Sonia?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And
yes,
you're
I can hear
from
you.
where?
Oh, turn this up. Okay. From Atlanta,
okay.
Georgia.
From Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Thanks for calling
Thank you. Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay. It's not for me. Well, in a way, it's for me. It's about my sister, and just wondering if the person she's with is beneficial. Is that the way to put it? For her?
Okay.
Romantically.
Okay. So you want, let's just kind of, okay, because I couldn't catch all of your question. It's for your sister, and you want to know, yes?
If the person that she's with is beneficial to her, or
okay.
just mutual benefit. I just have concerns. I just want to hear from a third.
Okay. Okay, well, let me just shuffle the cards. And can I have the first name of your sister so I can put that energy into the cards? What is her name?
Okay. Jean, Jean.
Okay.
Jean.
Okay, Jean. Okay, let me see. And she's currently with this person.
Right.
Okay. I'm not getting a lot of good cards on this person. Okay, so I think my advice is, like to be very, very careful with this person.
Okay.
And I do see, I'm also pulling for her some romance cards. I think with this person, it's, she can have a lot of fun, but I don't think that, is this like she's looking to marry this person? Is that, or a long time relationship? I don't see this as being the perfect relationship. I mean, that's what the cards are showing.
Okay.
And there are better relationships for her, and probably this might be a relationship that she might want to take off the blindfolds and see clearly what's happening, and she walk away.
Okay.
That's what the cards are showing me.
Okay.
Okay, was that helpful to you?
Yeah, it is. I was just, like I said, a little concerned, and so I thought I'd just sort of check that out, and kind of confirmed what I kind of thought. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, you might, like I said, you might want to get more information about this person.
Okay.
I'm not getting the feeling that, this is the perfect person for her. Yeah. Would you like for me to also draw a card for you? Is there something that you would like to know for yourself?
If you could for my other sister, if that's okay.
Okay. And what is your other sister's name?
It's June, June. We call her June, but it's June, June.
Okay. And is this a relationship that she's in that you want me to check on?
No, it's about her health.
About her health. Okay.
Right. Just to make sure she's okay.
She's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. I mean, there's been some bumps in the road, and I think there's been a lot of bumps in the road for everybody right now. But she's gonna be okay. And I see her. I see also if she's been having any kind of physical ailments that she can really what she wants to do. Oh, I got an angel that's coming in, Archangel Raphael, and she exercise is the key. She needs to just do some exercise, and Archangel is saying, motivating her to just find like exercise and even meditation that fits her schedule and her budget, and that would be really helpful. And I also got and also another message from Archangel Raphael, who's saying, sending that whatever health concerns she has will be definitely improving.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good.
Okay. Well, I hope that helps. And I'm going to put you back in the queue. So you might want to listen in some more. But thank you for calling.
Okay. And have a great day.
You too. Love you.
Okay, thanks. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I am going to area code 205. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi. My name is
Hi.
Patricia, and
Hi,
I'm calling from
Patricia.
Alabama.
Hi, Patricia. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
And
how are you?
I'm doing well because I'm talking to you and with all of my listeners. So how can I, is a question that you had that you would like clarity on?
Can you tell me what do you see for me in the next 3 coming months?
Okay. I can do that. Well, the cards can do that.
Thank you.
And we work together with, it's also your intuition and the help of the magic universe that we live in. So let me see. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that you have been going through some challenges right now. And maybe a little bit of heartbreak. But I do see everything balancing out in the next 3 months, and like a new day coming. It's right now what the cards are saying that you've been through some challenges, and you've been wondering how you can get through them. But one of the things it's saying is that you any situation that you're in or any painful habit that you need to cut ties to, you can do that. And I'm also getting an affirmation that you need to, in the next 3 months, you need to keep saying to yourself, it's kind of like when I was talking about magic recipes, you need to keep saying to yourself that I can move smoothly and effortlessly into a new and amazing chapter in my life. So no matter what you have been through in the past, the future is going to be very different. But you need to keep repeating that to yourself and trusting and knowing that this is just a challenging time and it too will pass and good things will come. Does that resonate with you?
It does. It really does. I have been going through a number of challenging things. And relationship-wise, I haven't been in one in a couple of years, but I have been dating somewhat. No one has seemed to pique my interest, but I will, keep trying. But it all resonates. Thank you.
Yeah, you just need to keep your balance. I just see you're balancing everything and, dancing with all the things that are coming at you, but it's going to calm down. But keep saying to yourself that, that's the affirmation that I am getting from, it's actually Archangel Michael, and it's saying that you need to tell yourself, I move smoothly and effortlessly into my new and amazing chapter in my life. That this new one that you're going to move into, it's not going to be as hard as the other ones. And it'll go smoothly, and there will be definitely, I see a new dawn coming, and, a new chapter, and really fresh new things and new adventures and experiences coming your way.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. And I received the message. Thank you so much.
You're
God
welcome.
bless.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you. I'm going to put you back in the queue so you can listen some more. Okay. what I'm going to do now, listeners, is I see that we are past the bottom of the hour, so I do need to let you know what's going on here on the Psychic Talk Radio Network. So tomorrow, I want to let you know, that's Monday, June the 29th. We have a show, Wisdom of the Soul, and that's on at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is with host Janice Fuchs. And then coming up on Wednesday is one of my favorite shows, and that's going to be Wednesday, July 1st. Can you believe it? We're to July already. I can't believe it. The year is half over. And it is the Compassionate Light and Healing and Guidance Hour with my good friend, Catherine Hahn. And that is a call-in show, so you can call in and talk to her. And she's going to be talking about the divine you. So she's always talking with angels and reminding everyone how we are also divine beings. And then on Friday, July 3rd, the Doctors In show is going to be on with host Dr. Rose Wilkerson and Dr. Dax Carlisle. And they're going to be doing, of course, open lines where you can call in. They're going to be doing life coaching and mini readings too. And their topic is going to be on how to use totems, which are symbols and archetypes, to enhance your life. And then next Saturday, which is the 4th of July, you're going to want to tune in to There's a Rock for That. And that's going to be with host Mary Brown, and she's also going to be doing open lines and crystal mini readings. And that's going to be on at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. And the rock that she's going to be talking about is carnelian. She always talks about which crystals you can use to, I guess, give you, like I was talking about, to give you a magical mixture to help enhance what you want to manifest. And I do want to remind you that this show, Magic Universe, will be back 2 weeks, and that will be on Sunday, July 12th. And I am so excited because my special guest will be Jessie Driscoll, and she is the developer of a tarot deck, which is known as the Crystal Skull Tarot. And she's going to be talking all about that, as well as all the fun and joy that you can have with tarot. So that will be in 2 weeks. Okay, so let's see. We have time to take a few more calls. So let me see who has been waiting the longest. And I am going to call area code 831. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning. My name is Christina, and I'm calling from California. I enjoyed listening to how to use the tarot and the meanings. I love the card that you picked. I don't know if that was for the day, but that resonates with me, and I know it's not an accident that we're all here, and I'm really grateful for your service to humanity and for following what you love. You're welcome. It really inspires us to follow what we love. And,
exactly.
I said a prayer, and I was asking Sorry about my kitty. She's outside. He's outside. He can't come in, and he's meowing. He's got a flea problem, so we're taking care of that. He's going to have to take the program where you eat it because I think he's getting wet and the advantage is just not working. And he's a lover. He's 7 years old, and I rescued him, and I'm letting him know I'm here. I just have to make sure that we don't have an infestation in the house. So getting him treated and letting him know I'm here. We're in a safe yard. So, but I'm missing him.
Yeah.
Can you say that again?
I'm a kitty. I have a kitty too. I'm a kitty mommy too.
Oh, so
I have
you know,
a kitty too.
yeah,
Yeah, I know how special.
He's amazing. I always say he's just wearing a cat suit because he's so much more than that. He goes to whatever person in the house is hurting and will not leave their side and will sleep with them for a few nights and then choose, like, okay, who needs me the most? So he's a foodie as well, and he's 7 years old, and we rescued him at the SPCA. But I told the children to think of the personality because kitties grow so quickly, and we were always reading and writing and studying and making music. So wouldn't it be great to have a kitty cuddling by us while we're doing that? And it was just amazing how he was brought into our life by just setting that intention that with our personalities. So he's our forever family member now. But thanks for listening. Obviously, I love cats. But anyway, the question I said was I just said, hey, you know, Archangel Gabriel, I don't know if I can ask this, or if you need it to be specific, but what would benefit me the most to hear right now? Because I have a great-grandmother who came to me in the morning. I saw a photograph of her in my third eye, and I haven't seen her in many, many years. It's been a while. And I just said hello while I was sleeping, but I woke up hearing her saying she's angry and she's afraid. And I'm trying not to be in tears right now because they're right. And I don't want to suppress it. I just want to I want to release the fear, and I want to let the anger out, but in a healthy way. Mm-hmm. And I miss her and love her, but, you know, our loved ones are always with us. And thank you for hearing me. Thank you.
Well, I am getting a message from her, and what she's saying is that the earth is our school. I'm kind of like writing.
I always say earth school. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's telling you this is a school. And she's also saying that she's standing. I'm like writing because I do automatic writing. And she's saying, I'm standing right next to you. So maybe she's like getting a message to you like, hey, I'm right here. And she says, I will always point you in the right direction. And she's showing me a compass, you know, that points where to go.
Yeah.
So that came through really quickly, and that came through right away as to what she was trying to tell you. And it seems like, right now you're getting a lot of, you're reminiscing a lot about people and things that are in the past, and getting good memories of those. And, I see that. And is there any, it could be a business person, a helpful person there's someone out there who wants to help you both financially and business-wise. and that's going to be, I just see someone handing you money in the future for something that you want to do. Do you want to do a business?
I'm writing.
Do a business on?
Well, it's like I'm writing, but I also I'm taking the universal topics that are behind. I whisper and I say behind the closed door topics that people don't talk about, but they're universal, painful, complex situations that I have my memories of, and then I'm asking God, help me to first look through your eyes at this, second through my own, so that the hidden blessings, as you say, this is Earth School, can be revealed in it. So it doesn't take away from what happened, but it gives you that understanding where you organically and naturally release it and take it in and grow, like the leaves that dry up, fall off the trees, turn to mulch, and feed the tree over time. In these painful, complex situations with like parents, siblings, the people that we love, like the list goes on. It's also intertwined in metaphysical encounters that guide, support, and love us, the universal forces of light. And it's been a dream since, I think, 2008. I've been keeping journals, and there's a man who is my teacher, and I saw a blue orb by his head a year ago, and he's teaching me how to turn it into a screenplay in a huge class. And I just feel like in order to heal, they did tell me word for word, every tear is a story, but they said as gentle as the wings of a butterfly, and I saw a blue butterfly descending down. Every tear is a story. And I think it would really help people not to stay in bitterness or victimhood or, like when we don't understand, that, when you ask to first look through God's eyes, second through my own, or the universe, the divinity, a power greater than myself, wherever you're coming from. It's amazing when you make that statement, all of a sudden, and at the perfect moment, you have all of these other perspectives you never would have thought of on your own, and it really does help. And I'm emotional, but I'm in gratitude because I'm here, and I know that we're all really brave souls to come here to learn these lessons. And I really want to say thank you for taking the time to give me a reading and for making a commitment to be here and today.
Thank you.
And I really thank you very much. And I sure for the other callers that are on hold who are drying their eyes as well and saying, yeah, because we're really good at hiding our feelings, but, you can't hide the truth from the universe. I'm laughing because, they know. And I want to move through it with understanding, not just, how people will say, okay, it's happened, nothing you could do, move forward, but there's this one ingredient that you need to do, which is to effectively understand that. And I'd like to break that down in lots of ways with help with spirit and do shows, speak about passages in the book and dialogue and just universal topics and have fun, laughing all the way to the bank because I want to do what makes me jump out of the bed in the morning and is fulfilling because like a magnet, happiness is to you when you're doing what you love. And thank you for letting me speak. And I'm giving you a really big hug through the phone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I mean, I can't wait to hear more about what you're doing and, how you're helping the world. One thing that keeps coming to me is I hear angels saying that every one of us, we're here in this particular moment in time for a reason, because we are strong, and this is the time that we can make a difference. And just to stay strong, and the time when we can make a difference is coming really quickly. And
it's here. That's what my friend was saying. This is what we signed up for. It's here. We're wave makers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you, and I'm hoping I can remain on the line because I really feel that every reading you give can help us all. That we're all here, and we were for a reason. We were led here today, and
yes, that's so
just
true.
hugging you. Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful soul, and I promise to keep in touch.
You too. Please stay in touch. I can't wait to hear about your project. Namaste. I love you.
Thank you.
I'm going to put you back so you can listen. Love you too.
Thank you.
Okay. I am going to area code 415. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Anne from California.
Hey, Anne. Oh, we're California. We're
in the house.
How can I help you, Anne? What's going on? Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I don't think I've called into your show before, so I'm glad to have found you. And
thank you.
I like your voice; is very reassuring.
Oh, thank you. Yours too.
Thank you. Yeah, I just the usual what's next. My old job doesn't really exist anymore, and it was time for a change anyway. So, anything you can pick up about my next path.
Well,
and I'm open to moving, or I'm open to really not doing what the last job was.
Yeah, I see you doing something different. What I'm getting is the Ace of Wands, and
ooh,
I see you doing something which you're passionate about, and that will be inspirational. And this is going to be a time to do something really amazing, and it has a lot of energy of Archangel Gabriel around it. Do you have any idea of what that might be? Because I can start asking to see what the angels are saying. But do you have an idea of what direction you want to go in?
Well, I've worked, with nonprofits in the past. I do want to work in something that helps people, but not the same thing I did in the past. So I know I have those skills of helping people, and I want to use more creativity is what I've been that I haven't used in the past, that I want to bring out, and possibly working with children.
Well, I do see what I'm getting is that it would be, in the same. I mean, you are, you are. The card that I'm getting for you that comes up is you are the Empress, which is you. You're very creative. You're very nurturing. You love helping people. A lot of divine feminine energy around you. And even though things have changed, there is something new coming up where you'll be embarking upon a career that will bring you joy and abundance. And
wonderful.
What the angels are saying is you need to trust your feelings and dreams to guide you on this career path. And it's going to be it'll be a creative expression. Do you write? Are you a writer, or because Archangel
I am
Gabriel
trying to do that. I'm trying to do that more. I mean, I kind of have. I don't know why I kind of resist it, but I have a hard time. I'm a big picture person, and I'm a big idea person, and narrowing it down into words is actually hard for me to write in a linear way, if that makes any sense.
Because it's saying, they're telling me that you have a book inside of you that wants to be expressed.
Yeah.
And what they're telling me, because I'm getting, I'm getting all these images, and I'm asking, like, what can you do to, to break this down?
Yeah.
And they're showing me like a picture book. Like almost like you need to
that's how I see
get
things.
pictures. Yeah, get pictures of each thing that you want to put in that book, and then like maybe it's a loose leaf book and you move the pages around, but you just write for that one thing, but realize that you could move the pages around. That it almost like as you think, it's not linear. So it's almost like you can, it does, like you can write each little chapter, but put it in a book. They're showing me that put it in a book and then move the pages around. Don't worry that they be connected
1, 2,
to
3.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. I have to think outside the box, as they say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're showing me I'm seeing Archangel Gabriel. And as you know, she was the archangel that she announced the birth of the Christ child, and very feminine energy, but also getting out a big message. And these little chunks, if you break it down, it will it's going to get out a big message that we all need to hear. And it's interesting, she's also holding up, are you into crystals or anything like that? Do you like stones and crystals? Because she's showing me it's called amber. It's not a mineral. It's this beautiful, but you can get it in a crystal store, and it's called amber. And it's this beautiful, like almost copper color or yellow gold stone. And to have a piece of that and look at that. She's looking at that. And she's just saying that, whenever you need help as far as how you're going to do this, just to take a deep breath and exhale and just kind of relax, and the answers are going to come through. You don't strain for it, just relax and say, I want help, and the answer will appear. And then she's showing me that notebook. So I hope that helps, but I do see great things coming your way. Hi there. Are you still there with me? Okay. I hope that helped. And Ann, I'm going to put you back.
Okay, yes.
Oh, you're still there?
I didn't realize
my
cheek. I guess my cheek muted it. So sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. Does that help? Is there something else that you want me to, before I put you back in the queue? Is there something else that you might want me to draw a card on? And the cards are very talkative right now. Yes.
Yeah. One thing is, I've been having such a tight jaw, and my jaw clenches, and then it's really hard to loosen it. It's painful, and just anything about relaxing the tension or the anxiety behind this jaw and how I could release it.
What's funny, what the angels are showing me is singing and dancing. So it's almost like saying that you need to sing and dance,
right.
and that'll also, that'll help to relax your jaw. Like put on some good music and dance around and sing and get silly, because there's magic and healing through music and movement.
Well, that's great message for sure.
I never know what's
going
to come through, what they're going to say to me, and I just kind of like write it down.
Yeah.
And they're just showing me you're just having a good time singing and dancing. Okay, Anne, I hope that helps. And
Wonderful.
I'm going to put you back in. I'm going to put you back in the queue, and I have time to take one more call. Okay, thank you. I'm going to put you back in the queue. I love you. Okay. Let me go to this one that's been waiting, and I see that she has her hand raised, so I am going to pick that one up. Caller area code 646. What is your name, and where are you calling from?
Hi,
Hello?
I'm Ruth. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Ruth Ann. Oh, I'm so glad that you called in. I saw your little hand up there, and I'm so happy that you called in. Do you have anything you want to add to the topic, or do you want me to do a reading for you? You're one of my favorite people, and it's always so good when you call in. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know, maybe just a card, just to see what's going on for the day and for the rest of the week.
Okay. So we talked about the energy for the day, which was the Two of Wands, and it's about planning and getting ready for bringing in all the stuff that we have come to this earth to bring in for the whole world. And as far as what I'm getting for you is, well, what I'm getting is that there's things are going to be changing for you, okay? That everything that you have been worried about. Oh my goodness, I'm getting all ace cards. So I know that you read tarot. So when I'm getting the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So like new beginnings, you're going to get like a new thought and a new opportunity, and kind of get ready. Like I think probably you've been thinking that things have been really quiet right now because they've been quiet for everybody. But what I'm getting is that you're going to be getting really, really busy soon. And it's definitely you, because it's also centered around the Queen of Swords. So I happen to know that you're a Gemini. You're an air sign. So your gifts as an air sign, being someone who's very, also you're very sociable. Like you have like a circle of people around you. I see you doing more teaching, and doing those things. So get ready. You're going to be a busy lady. Does that resonate with you? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Terrific. Well, thanks for calling in. And
thank you.
My pleasure. Love you.
Love you. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Okay, I'll put you back in the queue. Well, everyone, I am looking at the clock, and we are at the end of our show. So what I want to do is I want to thank each and every one of you, my listeners, for joining me today. And the most important thing that I want you to take away today that will definitely change your life and the world is, remember, always focus on what is positive in your life, because that will allow you to attract even more positive stuff. Because as I said earlier, we all live in a magical universe, and each and every one of us is magical. So what I want you to do is keep your energy high. In fact, as I think we had a caller earlier, and the angels kept saying, sing, dance, move. That will keep your energy and your vibrations high. And that's when you will be able to manifest everything that you want. So, my friends, until we meet again, I am wishing you countless blessings and high vibrations. And I want you to know that I love every one of you. I love you, and bye-bye.